It's time to take that down. Hey, everybody. Welcome to an episode of the Indie Escape Presents Campfire
Holy shit, we're
show.
live.
Holy shit.
Holy shit, bud.
Holy shit, we're live.
We are. Gentlemen, welcome to the Indie Escape Network. Thank you for coming on and talking about the Campfire movie. And hopefully, Mick, you okay? I saw you twitching, man.
Mick.
Yeah, it's gonna screw
I
with me
needed
all
water and I opened it and it made lots of noise that I did not like.
night. And then Mick twitched when you did it, so I wasn't sure.
Like I farted in the room and he couldn't take it.
Whoa, that one got me from Vegas.
Don't let that guy in here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have expected any less tonight. Oh, this is awesome. So,
Yeah,
Nick,
you can't let the two of us into a room ever. Not together.
This is so sad.
I know, isn't it?
Yeah.
We are really pathetic.
So I went up to Canada. I was working on. I was working on a film up there, and you know what? Here's the weird thing about up there. It's like almost another country. I mean,
Wow.
they've got like different coins. They've got like funny money that you can actually see through and shit like that. Oh God, I couldn't wait to come home.
I can't top that. Nick, explain to everybody why we're here tonight, brother.
Well, we're here for tomfoolery. Well, no, that's Mick's job. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're here to talk about Campfire. Campfire, we've been working on putting this thing together for the better part of a year and a half now. John Lohmann came to me a little bit over a year and a half ago, I think, and brought the project to me. It had been given back to him from CBS Films. Originally, it was picked up by them, but they shelved it and then optioned it back to him. So he brought it to me, and we just started working really hard on trying to get this movie made because the script, I really enjoyed the script. It's an anthology that I feel is of the level of, like, let's say a Twilight Zone movie or Creep Show. It's that level. I really feel confident in it. So I grabbed it and just kind of ran with it. And I've had John working with me on making phone calls and getting people together, and I dragged Mick into this kicking and screaming. But he always kicks and screams. So that's where we're at. And we've got some great people involved. They've read the script. They love it. They want to be involved. And, that's kind of where we are today.
We've been hammering on the script and trying to make it more feasible and maybe a little bit more visual. And I'm stepping into to production design it and pre-direct it. Yep. I like to call it pre-directing.
Yeah.
Actually, this week we're going to be doing storyboards. Kind of figuring out the way that one does a film. I was actually talking to Nick about this recently. That the way one lays out a film like this, if you want to, you start, and it's part of the reason that some of the 80s films were, as the sequences of effects and so forth, strong as they were, is you go in and you start on your effects sequences, and you start honing them down. This is what we're doing now. We're going through, we're grabbing some of the storyboards. We've got a lot of the script kind of like hammered out, and the beats are right now. And now we're going to go in, we're going to grab the storyboards, and we're going to storyboard the special shots, and we're going to storyboard the effects sequences so that all of us can get down and segment everything. So this is a little bit larger. This is not, I tell people this all the time, is an hour and a half long movie is not like a series of 6 10-minute movies or 9 10-minute movies, because the complications get wider and wider and wider, and in order to start somewhere, you have to break all of this down infinitely. All these pieces come down. So what you do is you take your most complicated sequences and you start to storyboard them. You start to say, these are the shots. This is going to be our special shots. These are going to be the shots that we're going to have the effects in. And then you go back and you start to break those down. And then it all comes back together in the filming of the process. In the filming of it itself is where we reassemble all this. Wow. That was like dumb shit filmmaking 103.
Well, you actually almost sounded like you knew what you were talking about.
You know what? Hey, I apologize for that shit. You know, really, I swear this will never happen again.
He's memorized that speech 30 years ago. So
I must have.
Just a quick drop in. Hello, have a great show, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, can I go back to just throwing sheep shit at the screen?
I was gonna say, do you want a do-over? I was looking for the actual video of you singing to the chickens.
There you go. Green Warriors. Yeah.
I searched for it and I couldn't freaking find it.
There's another one out there of me chasing down a goose. It's fucking hilarious. Something to do with fowls that just both with the chickens. I sang to the chickens because there was a relationship there, but I had a flock of geese one time that were attacking a film set.
Speaking of flock of geese, let's bring everybody else in here because some of these guys are limited on time.
Oh,
so I want to get them in here. So let's get them in here.
You don't want Mick to go on and on.
He can keep talking. I just want to get everybody in here.
Oh, screw me. I can't believe you said that, Richard.
There's your flock of geese, pal.
Oh, there you go, you goose.
All right. So how about we do this? We go around the room and you guys say who you are, what your involvement is, what part you're playing. Jackson, go ahead.
Hey, everyone. My name is Jackson Kelly. I am an actor in the script. I'm in the segment Roar. I play Matty's younger brother, Frank. And it's going to be a real fun time.
All right. James.
Yeah, my name is James Stokes. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. I got involved with Nick and John. They contacted me about being probably a killer in this. And I'm going to be behind the scenes a lot with Nick and working with those guys behind the scene quite a bit as well.
Very, very cool. Matty.
What's up, world? I'm Matty Cardarople. I'm an Aquarius. I'm playing Chris in the movie.
What are your turn-ons?
Wait, what?
Hey, what?
Huh?
He doesn't believe in mic booms either.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't believe in having a mic boom. I feel more comfortable. Yeah, so anyway, I'm Matty, Aquarius. I think we covered that. But yeah, I'm playing Chris in Campfire. Thank you.
Awesome.
Nice. John, talk to us, John.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, wait, we got two Johns. I'm sorry. John.
Oh, we got two Johns.
We got to go from left to right. My mistake. I'm sorry, both Johns. That's on me. Damn it, Mick.
John Lohmann, you go.
Oh, okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure, Joe? You want me first? Okay.
Well, you're the producer.
I'm also the damn writer. Anyways, so hi,
producer and writer.
Yeah. Hi, guys. Hi, everybody. I'm John Lohmann. I'm the writer and one of the producers of the film. It's actually really cool. This is actually the first podcast that everybody's been on and everything. So it's actually pretty cool. So I want to say hi.
Wait, this is your first podcast, right?
This is my first podcast ever.
Wow, you're doing great.
Yeah.
the camera out or squat down. You know, you didn't have to say that because we can't even see you.
There, how's that? Is that better?
There you go. That's better.
Forever.
It was so funny because you said this is my first podcast ever with your face half covered.
I like that.
That's why I
My
said
name
you're
is
decapitated.
Strawn, and I've never been on a podcast before.
But say
Maddie's
hello to
not
my
going to let
chin.
you live that down,
See, no.
John.
What it is, I don't want anybody to know what I look like. That's what it is. Like, you know,
He's the mystery producer.
You're like, guys, this is my first podcast. Hi.
I've got a freaking bag over my head. That's it. I'm done.
Hi, guys. The first podcast over here.
Best opening ever,
Go to
John.
hell.
I love that Maddie's never going to let him live that down. That's
Technical
no.
perfection.
never
Running like
going
a
away.
Swiss. Joe, running like a Swiss watch.
And for everybody who's just tuning in right now, please don't forget to go to the Indie Escape YouTube page. Click that like and subscribe button. So there.
Please.
Please. So, John, go ahead. We're sorry.
Oh, okay.
John,
all
you're
right.
doing great, by the way.
So, thank you. I feel like I'm in the
Absolutely.
Brady Bunch right now. Was it the like Cindy Square? Anyway, sorry.
Us Hollywood Squares, man.
So, John, James, I guess you're the center square, huh?
Hey, you know, it's funny
There you
because
go.
we actually just had Bruce Valanche on the show recently. Swear to God.
Really?
Yes, we did.
That's cool.
Yes.
Who's that?
Who's
Maddie, go eat some red vines.
Hello.
Bruce Valanche was on the Hollywood Squares quite a lot, though. But he wrote for people like I don't know, Whoopi Goldberg, Billy Crystal, Robin Williams.
Well, I see that you're decided to leave out Paul Lynn.
Anyway, where were
Jackson's
we?
like, well, who the hell are these people?
There's Alexander Taylor is down there. He's so itching and ready to go.
Oh no, it's all good. I'm Alex Taylor. I'm the
He's
music
ready to
composer
write
for
some
it.
music.
Can you hear me? Okay, just making sure. I'm also patiently waiting for Michael Myers to pop up behind James because every time like a car drives by, the car in the background, the house
I
it looks
know.
like the Myers.
Oh,
Oh,
What the heck?
he's got a Voorhees mask.
but yeah, I'm doing the music.
It-
Even though you might think John is John? Because of all the guitars behind him
You see
too.
John?
Yeah, John does have
Right.
a lot of good
What's up with that?
You think he's a
They're
musician?
just decorations. They're just a bunch of decorations.
Oh, you scared Mick off. Look what you did. No, Mick builds guitars.
That's okay. Mick likes to look like he's in a freezer.
Ah,
Just looking for
there
body
we go.
hooks.
Is that
Nice.
one you built, Mick?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one. That's
Is
one of the ones that
that,
I'm
a,
made
is that
that?
a real guitar or a production design guitar? Is it real?
Shit
It
slinging's
looks real.
begun already.
Yeah,
We haven't even gotten on set yet.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
All right,
I
let's
love
give John an
guitar.
opportunity
man, I
to
want to
speak.
take you home.
Mr. John, Tague, go ahead.
Hey, what's up? I'm John Tague. I'm playing Lance. I guess I'm one of the main storytellers on in the film. I'm excited to be here. It's nice to meet everybody and see everybody's faces, except for
You
Matty.
too, John.
So these guys are saying howdy, folks. Anybody know who they are?
These are the guys, the Aeonic Impulse guys are the guys with the music piece that we're going to introduce tonight.
See, I kind of knew that. That's why I brought that up.
You did,
Oh.
but you know,
Yeah.
brain fart, you know, that happens.
No, it is all good. So the gentlemen below us, are they all in different segments or?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'm going to get yes or no answers.
Especially
This is going to be
Alex.
very difficult.
Got to write music for everything.
Right. And Alex, you have to have a different theme for every single story. So, you have 8 stories. So,
Oh yeah, that's I'm really excited for that. Changing genres and whatnot.
right. Well, and the cool
The cool
thing
thing
is,
is in our little teaser trailer, you can get a sampling of Alex's music. And if you look at his resume, I mean, it speaks for itself. He's done
Would
quite
you
a
like
bit
me
of
to
really
say
great
that
stuff.
now?
Yeah, let's do it.
Does your resume speak for itself? Could I get that? How do I do that?
No, you speak for everybody all the time.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Don't you have an obnoxious book to sign or something? All right, so I saw October 22 on there. I'm assuming that's a little delayed.
We better get to work.
Yeah, we better start doing something.
Well, we're going to release something October 22nd.
Cool.
We're all wearing black, which I think is pretty funny. We're all wearing like black shirts.
Well, then you have Mick wearing the Halloween colors. So
yeah.
I thought it was like kind of salmon or something.
Salmon.
Mine's kind of
Yeah,
gray.
It's really weird.
That's okay. Close enough to black.
It's funny.
So so that did anybody see the penis in the flames?
I'm sorry.
The what?
What?
No?
Are you trying to pull like a Disney thing with VHS covers? Or
Exactly.
Fucking Mick.
Oh, Mick.
Oh,
God
I'm sorry.
love you, baby.
Oh, I'm sorry. So I'm the only one, huh?
Hey, just remember, I live in Florida, so.
Well, we know what's on your mind.
Yeah, Mick, you was the only one looking for it. That's the thing.
I wasn't looking for it, but boy, when I found it.
Wow.
Wow. So back on track, I think.
Yeah,
If I may, Mick, if that's okay with you.
Sorry.
Just run right
I'll be
over.
quiet.
So I'm curious, when are you
go.
me? So when are you guys going to get together for the first time on set? Come on.
Well, that's a good
Deer in
question.
headlights from everyone.
We actually none of them know, but John Lohmann and I have been working on. We had 2 investors, but as soon as Russia invaded Ukraine, they kind of ran away, scared about the economy. But I did get a phone call 3 days ago, and we have a very interested party that not only wants to invest in it, but they want to distribute it. So.
very interesting
That's
party, which
good.
is actually really good.
Have
You
those
know,
meetings.
Very cool. Yes.
Get shooting.
yeah, so
Interested party, is that their name too, or?
That'd be a good name.
Yeah, that's it. Interested. party.
Interested Parties,
Yep.
LLC.
And trust me, it's no party.
I bet. Yeah.
So what are the intentions here? Is to actually do the movie first, and then there's going to be a possible TV series afterwards, or shot at the same time?
Something like that.
Okay.
Our plan is we want to release the film theatrically, and then allow it to go to streaming after its theatrical release. And then we are timing it so that after it starts the streaming, the 2 series will kind of stagger in release. I believe Campfire the series is first. Yes, John? Is that correct?
That's gonna be first.
Campfire
and
the
then 6
series
months
will be
later,
the
yeah.
first, and then Roar the series will come after that.
And this is the first time we've ever actually said that's the title for the second series. On IMDb, it's always been untitled series. So this is the first time we've actually actually let everybody know that it's actually called Roar.
Very cool.
Cool.
Let's see. We got a statement here. Where's my boy Brittany Brooks? I guess he only works on Fridays. Does that mean anything to anyone?
No.
No.
Not even in.
Okay.
We had a
thanks,
TGI
Rhonda.
Fridays. Is that what we're doing?
Wow, I like that.
We'll keep an eye out. We'll keep an eye
Hey,
out for him.
hey, listen, I'm the one that
Show
like
that.
deals with the non sequiturs around here.
So what is this? Sorry, voice of tech. That's supposed to say Brandon E. Brooks. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Yeah, Brandon was supposed
Brandon
to.
got pulled over on his way in.
Brittany Brooks.
Well, that would screw us all up.
Well, yeah, Brandon was supposed to co-host this evening. We're not quite sure what happened to Brandon. We're hoping he's okay. Lydia, hey everyone, excited for this project.
Maybe have John
Lydia.
his first co-hosting.
Lydia's right.
You and John co-host tonight.
Nick
Anyway,
and John?
I actually have to go.
Wait,
It's
what's
movie
wrong?
night, and I've been filming all week, and I'm tired.
Fair
So,
enough.
Okay, man. Thank you for coming,
great to
man.
see
I
y'all.
really appreciate it.
Yeah,
I'm really
Maddie, good to
excited
meet
do
you,
this
buddy.
Movie.
nice
Good to
meeting you,
meet
man.
Maddie, before you leave,
Yeah.
please. Maddie, before you leave,
Yeah.
can you tell everybody where they can find you on social media and check up on your projects, please?
Sure. At Matty Cardarople on Instagram, on Google. It's also Matty Cardarople, and yeah, and I live in California, so you can look me up there, I guess.
There you go. Thank you very much for your time, and we're all looking very forward to seeing you on the film.
Yeah, you too. You too.
Thanks, Maddie.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Maddie.
Joe.
See you,
Appreciate
Maddie.
it,
Thanks,
man.
See you,
everyone.
Maddie.
Peace.
See you, Maddie.
All right, and then there was 8.
So, Joe, I want to tell you that because Matty had to bow out, I did invite our unit production manager to pop on with us if he wanted to. I don't know if he's watching yet, but if he is, he can jump in now if he'd like to.
That means we've got room.
So,
Got-
can I ask a question here? I mean,
Oh God.
I don't know.
mean,
Can
Oh
you?
God, no.
I would only actually pretend like you could stop me. So, so Stokes, so you're playing our evil bad guy in one of our first films on this. I take it, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is going to be bit by bit. We're going to get a lot of characters. One of the things that we've really been working on is pulling all is trying to get the right look for each segment, and some of them we're trying to like kind of shift places, like a little bit outside of the normal campfire. So we promise we will have that campfire there, and then we're going to go in. And then we'll do swirling shit, right? Right, Nick?
Something like that. Swirly
Just
shit.
agree, Nick.
Swirling shit.
That sounds like
And you're-
never
And
mind.
then you're into the Stokes story.
Yeah, never mind.
Never mind.
Get into the Stokes story, huh?
That's
Swirly
right.
shit. Should I have hired you as a production designer? You're talking about swirly shit.
Hey, swirly shit's the latest swirly shit.
Mick,
Okay.
I told you we have to hire the guy from freaking The Hidden. Okay, I told you like 10 times. You know.
Yeah, you can't get a hold of that motherfucker though.
That fucking guy.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, you know
You know what I like about that guy though?
35
If you
years of
can't-
coke.
No, but he does know where to find it.
Yeah.
And he knows
The
how to
best
get in
part
the place.
is-
too.
I hear there's
See,
a separate
if you don't
room
have
for
a key
that.
to your set, he brings one in form of a brick.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was, I was saying, things on set have changed. You know, I mean, there used to be drugs on set, but they weren't like Lipitor and shit like that.
And now instead of a $10,000 budget, you need a $20,000 budget.
Absolutely.
All our drugs are to keep us alive
Listen, I was on a lot of shows that the prop master. Listen, there was a way that this worked. Is the prop master, the prop master supplied, but the grips distributed, right? So, naturally, there was always like a $75,000 to $100,000 petty cash outlay.
Unless you were working in Miami.
Well, yeah, that was like $30.
Yes,
Completely
yes,
different.
ladies and gentlemen, we did survive all of that.
Yeah, that's right.
Nick, I have Michael. I'm going to bring him up.
Sweet.
Michael.
Hello, everyone. How are you?
Hey,
What's up, Mike?
There you
Hey,
is.
Michael.
All right.
All right. So, Michael, tell us who you are and how you're affiliated with this group of people.
These
I'm sorry.
clowns.
Well, after watching this, I'm going to change my name. But
Thanks, Michael.
no, it's been a lot of fun. No, I was introduced to John through some mutual people in the entertainment industry, and I read the script and highly enjoyed it, and now just waiting on the wings to help put all this together. I'm way behind the scenes. I'm the one who gets to put together the budgets and the schedules. So
This guy takes care of all of my fucking headaches.
Yes, he does.
So he gets rid of Mick.
Hey,
Well, I don't know about that headache.
that was
I
so
don't think anything
hurtful.
gets rid of that headache.
wow.
I don't think there's any drug strong enough to get rid of that headache.
Or clean
And I've had-
like get that blood out.
This town needs an enema. All right. Anyway. Oh,
So yeah, very happy to be here. Looking forward to it.
awesome. So
Poor Jackson. He's like questioning his
I know, right?
existence here
Why
right
am I
now. I can
here?
tell he's like, oh god, I gotta work with these clowns.
Well,
He's-
Jackson, wait till you get your head and body cast made. That's
Exactly. No,
that's when you
the
start having
the fear will be real on set. I won't have to act.
That-
I'll look over at Nick and then
Oh, just you wait.
Well, Nick, what I would like to do again real fast is go through everybody and ask them about previous projects that they've worked on, something that we
Oh,
may be
absolutely.
aware of.
Absolutely.
Well, let's-
these guys are
Well,
awesome.
We're starting with you, and then we're going to
Starting
Mick,
with
and
me,
then-
I'm not awesome. Go to everyone else. I'm not that great.
What have you done?
I've been doing special effects for 36 years now, Mick? Is that what it is?
Something like that.
I started in '87.
Yeah,
I've been doing special effects. Started with Mr. Steve Johnson, who really dragged me into the business, and he did Ghostbusters and Big Trouble in Little China, and then brought me onto a film called Night of the Demons, and that's where it all started. And it was interesting because life, I was doing effects, and I'm still doing effects. Like Mick and I have designed, as we were talking earlier about House in the Pines. Like Mick and I started that project 2 years ago, Mick?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
But we
Going
started
through-
designing effects for that, and I was still doing that. And then I had an accident that kind of took me out for a while of being able to do that. I finished a project for Blizzard Gaming, and I fell out of a studio ceiling and shattered my foot. But that gave me the opportunity, since John doesn't live very far from me, John and I just started really, as I was recovering, breaking down the script and breaking down budgets and calling people and get people involved and really pushing this project forward too. So it's really been a blessing. It's not great that I have a fucked up foot, but it's really pushed this project way further forward than I thought it would go. So I'm really excited about it, and I think that it's really gonna, for John and I, we formed a company together, and I think it's gonna really catapult us into another level.
Sweet. All right. Dare I ask Mick? Mick, I might have to put a timer on you for 2 minutes. So
Yeah, I've been kicking around for a minute. I came up through. I was production designer on Nightmare on Elm Street 3 and 4, the TV series. I worked effects on the 5th one. I've done so many projects that I can't even really break it all down. But in this, I'm working as a production designer and also kind of as a phantom director. So just trying to with the production design, that's kind of working in and making sure that our sets are doable, making sure that our locations are lined up so that each segment has its own look, and then then I can go out and as long as I build in naps into my schedule, I think I'll be fine. I can work for at least 2 hours straight
without falling down.
Well, then snacks and nappy time.
Me, not so much.
And that's why Mick's been doing short films recently.
Hey, I was just working up in Canada. You know what I did just before I got on the plane? I killed a monster and pinned him against a tree. And then half an hour later, I was on the fucking plane on the way back to Nashville. That's right.
All right.
Breathe.
With that.
Sorry,
Don't run out of air and pass out on us, old man.
I was hey, I'm handicapped. I was born without an inside voice.
What the hell is it? My daughter says to me it's something like Musa or something. I'm like, all right.
Goose
Soccer ball. Soccer ball.
Yeah, you know. All right, John. Wait, I'll specify which John. John Lohmann.
Thank
please.
you. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, this is actually my first big project. I actually did a few things for Disney back in the early 2000s. I did an award ceremony called the Mousers for them, which I did for 4 years. Actually, one of the videos that I did back then is actually still used company-wide for what they call traditions, and it's the final video. It's actually kind of funny. I was actually in one of the traditions, and I started laughing, and they were like, "Why are you laughing?" I'm like, "I made the damn thing," and they're like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah." So it was pretty funny. But so yeah, this is my first really big project. You know, Nick's been really good with me and actually, guiding me and on different aspects that I didn't really know at the point. But yeah, well, I've been trying to get this film together for Jesus. It's been 2004 is actually when I started writing it.
Wow.
And everything. It was actually at CBS Films from 2007 to 2010.
Wow.
And everything. So then they released it back to me because they loved the project. They really loved it. They loved the script and everything. It just they couldn't put it in their docket and for CBS Films. So but it's actually been a lot of fun working on this. I mean, it's been great putting together a great team. I mean, Nick and I have put together an amazing team right now. The cast that we have is just phenomenal. And it's just finding the cast has actually been fun, and everything. So it's been pretty cool.
Awesome. Jackson, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Man, well, I'm really excited to be here. And, I got the script and it was just like a total blast to read, a total page turner. And I just think the anthology style is just sort of super interesting and super engaging. And it's going to give the fans everything they want out of a good horror flick. So cool. It just takes you through a bunch of stories. And, this segment, Roar, that we're shooting, I think is definitely going to be one for the books for sure. As far as stuff I've done in the past, I actually just made the connection. You can catch me in, there's do you guys know the VHS series? It's a horror series. There we go, Alex. All right, so you guys can catch me in the upcoming VHS installment. It's called VHS 99. It's going to be brutal. So
Nice.
Yeah, that's my story.
Cool. James.
Cool. Yeah, I've done quite a few movies and TV shows. I just recently was in, as you saw my mask here, Voorhees, Night of the Beast. It's a feature film that'll come out later this year. Also was on a little thing with Matty called Stranger Things. I did that for a little bit. Had a small part in that. And then I'm working right now on a pretty good sized budget film called Preemptive Strike. We're working on pre-production for that. And then along with Campfire here, I can't wait to get started on this. Nick and Mick and John, and I mean, I love these guys so much. And me and Nick met on the set of Macabre there in Vegas, and just kind of hit it off. And then they introduced me to Mick there, and me and him had lunch and stuff several times here in Nashville, being that we live so close together. And he is I love talking to that man. He is he's something else. Just the stories alone that he tells is amazing. But getting to work with all these people right here is just, I mean, for me, it's a dream come true. You know, John, you know, Tague and John Lohmann and you know, getting to work with all of y'all it's just amazing to me, and I can't wait to be on set and get this thing started.
Sweet.
Let's do that now. Sorry.
No, he just wants you to buy him lunch again.
Yes, I do, actually.
Yes, I do. Well, I need some eggs,
I have a very limited budget.
I need some eggs, then.
That's right. Oh, that's right.
Alexander.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm a music composer. I specialize in horror because it's like my favorite genre. I think of all like the genres of film, it's the most. It's just the most fun. Like the directors and the people you work with, they give you like the longest leash to experiment with. Which like with movie or like genres like action or like romance or drama, you kind of know what those sound like. You know what a war movie sounds like. But when you think of horror soundtracks, they're so vastly different. Anything from like the Halloween theme to Midsummer, this beautiful orchestral stuff I play in my fucking wedding. Like, it's like that's why I love horror. But as for what I've done, Nick actually found me through. I did a documentary for Shudder called Nightmare on Elm Street, or Scream Queen, My Nightmare on Elm Street, actually.
Oh, I've actually yes. I was speaking to Mark about that.
Yeah.
In Coco.
Mark's amazing. I got a chance to work with Mark and that whole team, and they're just fucking beautiful people. So I did that. That's kind of like, I guess, what I'm most known for. But I also did the Paramount Plus documentary on Paranormal Activity called Unknown Dimension that just came out. I have Dreamcatcher that came out on Hulu last year, and I did a Lionsgate flick with Tom Jane called Hunter's Moon. And I'm actually doing the score for The Mutilator 2.
Wow.
They're making a sequel to that. Really
Eva's
excited
in
for
that.
that.
That's awesome.
Who?
Eva's in that
Yeah.
also. She's in our film as well.
Who is?
Eva.
Eva.
Oh yeah, Eva. Yeah. She reached out to me.
She's
Is that
in
what
that
she's
too.
shooting right now in Carolina?
Yes, that's what she's shooting right now. She was going to be here, but she's actually shooting. She's on set.
Oh, and speaking of VHS, by the way, Jackson, I'm currently working with Hannah Fearman. She was in the first segment from VHS. Who, like, I've worked with her several times. I love that girl. She
Hannah
just
Fearman?
No way.
Dark Circles. So.
That's exciting.
Fearman connection.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, the VHS like whole series was picked up by Shudder. That's who's making the one that I just finished.
I love
So
Shudder,
that's
man.
where we'll be added on. But yeah, those are a lot of fun.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it's really it's really like experimental filmmaking, and I was just I learned a lot making that thing. So
Okay, dude, congrats. That's fucking awesome. I can't wait to see it.
Hey, thanks. I'm stoked. You know, there's a very big like cult following for those films, and for a good reason.
I'm one of them.
But yeah, sweet.
All right, John.
Yeah, hey, I'm John Tague. I'm an actor. Some of my most recent work, I just did a thriller called Healed. It's a feature film, and recently been series regular on Light as a Feather on Hulu. Some other shows that I've done, Lucifer and American Horror Story, and I'm super stoked to be a part of this. I love the script. I think the script is fantastic. I think it's going to be a bunch of fun to shoot, and I'm really excited to see what you guys can do with it.
Sweet. And then Michael, we're back to you.
Hey again. Been in the business for quite a while. I moved to Los Angeles when I was 19, and played around in front of the camera for quite a while, but found that behind the scenes was where I really enjoyed it. I was a DP for many years, worked on a few independent films, did a lot of documentaries, and then from there moved into production management, assistant directing, and producing. I actually produced my first solo movie in 2018 called Blood Through Stone. We shot that all in Vegas. I sent Nick some stuff on it last week. And, enjoying where I'm at now and helping productions like this one and so many others in the independent world, need good people to create and make their films. I'm happy to do it.
Excellent. And yeah, my name is Joe Ridgely. I have a face for radio, and unfortunately, radio doesn't do much anymore. So here I am. Kidding. But
The greatest thing about this entire project is everybody involved has a fire for this script. Everybody seems to love it. We're all very passionate about making it, and it is just, I mean, not to sound corny, but killer. It is killer.
Well, kind of give me
I'm
an idea.
so excited to make it.
Sorry, Nick.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say, like he was saying, it's actually really cool to put this team together. And we've had like Dee Wallace Stone, which is attached to the project. She's been with me since 2010 and everything.
Wow.
So she's been wanting to be on this. She's actually been the linchpin. She's like been really good with the project and really is pushing me to actually get this thing done. But it's just more, it's going to be like a family. That's the one thing that Nick and I are really trying to put this thing together. We want to continue to work with, everybody in this film and other projects, as well. It's just not just Campfire, but other things as well.
Yeah, we're growing. While we're bored waiting to get money, we're creating even more stuff. In fact, one is behind me on the wall here. That's another one
that's like one of the things that struck me was like you guys are assembling sort of like the A team here. You look at everyone's resume and work they've done in the past, and it's just top tier stuff that I'm personally fans of, and it's just like it doesn't get better than this. You're bringing all the cream of the crop together, and so it's just a storm for greatness, and everyone's just super excited about and passionate about some blood, guts, and horror, which is amazing. So,
did
blood?
Yeah. did Leah actually
say blood?
Jonathan, did Leah actually tell you how we got you on the project?
No, I've never heard this story. Like, I just one day got an email that was like, "Hey, you want to be in this exciting project?" And I'm like,
"Yeah, it was
all right." Like, okay.
Well, there's a theater right around the corner from us called the Cinedome, and it's night in like retro 1980s type theater and everything. And you know how they show commercials before the the films and everything. Well, your T-Mobile commercial came on, the one with the kid in the boat, and literally during the commercial, I called Nick and I was like, "I found the kid.
Yep.
I found him." And it's like that, and it's like now we got to find out who it is.
Okay, I've never heard that story in my life.
So literally, I got home from watching the movie. I can't remember what the hell it was. All I could think about is I got to get a hold of this kid, and
the boy in the boat.
Boy in the boat. Went onto YouTube of all places, found the commercial there, and there was like a bunch of people going, "Who's the kid from the boat?" And then somebody actually said Jackson Kelly, and I was like,
he hunted you down, Jackson.
Because here's the thing,
he hunted you down.
I'm a little terrified by that, a little scared. I'm gonna be locking my windows tonight and closing the shutters. But it's funny you say it because I'm tough to find. I don't have any social media or online presence, so kudos to you or whoever it was that knew my name on YouTube. That's really strange, but
I don't know who put your name on YouTube, but that's how I found you. And I went on IMDb Pro, found found your agent, contacted her, and here we are.
Creepy but cool. I love it.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that T-Mobile commercial will follow me to my grave, I'm sure.
Probably.
Yeah.
Hopefully the residuals do too.
Joe, do we want to?
You're right there.
Questions from the gallery.
Questions from the gallery is just howdy, folks, and everybody's saying hi and they're looking forward to it. So I don't have any questions per se, but I do have a clip of a video if you're interested. The music video?
I'm interested.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to introduce the clip there, Nick?
Well, is it the Aeonic Impulse song?
It is.
Okay. So there's a band that John got involved in this that he wanted this track for. And John, do you want to kind of clarify how that came about?
Yeah, actually, I met the band. I went to a concert called Lordy, and they were actually one of the warm-up bands. and there was 5 warm-up bands, and their band was the one that actually stuck with me the most out of everybody. And I ended up talking to them at the end of it. And I wanted to get a little more info on them and everything. And then I ended up going to a couple of their concerts and actually seeing some of their things. And I eventually asked, Ryan, hey, Ryan, do you think your band would be able to write something for this film that we're working on called Campfire? And this was a couple of years ago. And he said, sure, no problem. Let me see what we can come up with. And they came up with a song. The first time it's been performed live a couple of times, but the first time it was actually performed live was actually the Whiskey A Go-Go about a year and a half ago.
Wow.
And 2 years ago, actually, it was performed. And so because they just wanted to gauge what the audience would actually, if they would react to the song and everything. And the response was amazing. Their fans have actually said it's actually one of their better songs, everything. It's actually going to be released on their second album, and their second album hopefully will be coming out about the same time as the film does.
Yeah, the cool thing too is that they're on with us tonight. They're just in the chat room. So if you guys have questions for them, when we run the clip, whatever, feel free to ask them.
We've got space for one more if anybody wants to hop on. I am going to play the clip now. When Nick sent me the clip last night, I was freaking blown away. I was like, damn, that's my kind of music. It is. It really is.
Wait till you hear the whole thing. The whole song is freaking phenomenal.
And I mean, them playing good at the Whiskey A Go-Go, I mean, us old farts, we know what that is, man. That's
yeah.
That's cool. But, all right, here we go.
The fate draws us together. It's this feeling you cannot escape. Do you accept your fate? Is it my mind? Is it my soul? It's only hell. It's only hell.
Excellent.
That's really cool. That kind of has the same edge as Black Sabbath when they first came out, right?
Yeah.
Is that when you can understand Ozzy?
Got a bit of a Tool feel too, a little bit.
Yeah.
I really like the band.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Dig it.
You see, I got a later on Soundgarden kind of thing, but okay.
Yeah.
But cool regardless.
Yeah, you guys got to check out their first album as well. It's amazing.
Right on. You said that's going to be on their second album.
Correct.
Sweet. Yeah. You're saying we like all those bands.
Thank you guys, though. I have to say we got to thank you guys a lot for being involved with us because, we love your music and we're very stoked to put it in the film.
That's very cool. We got Lydia, who I think you asked or answered this already. When does the filming begin? How long do you plan on filming for?
Originally, we had planned to already be in production, but as I mentioned earlier, we lost when Russia invaded Ukraine. We lost 2 investors that kind of chickened out, so to speak. Although, I was after non-traditional funding, which, means you're not in industry funding, it's outside funding. And how that works is like they base it on the economy. So like when Russia invaded, they got a little nervous, bounced out. Now we're back with a new investor that is very interested in this project, and they are traditional. They also do distribution. So we should be talking to them in the next 3 weeks, but we hope to be in production before the end of the year if we can be. John and I have tried to put as many things together as possible so that once those checks are written, we can pull the trigger on everything and get into production immediately.
Because the production itself is going to be about 3 months, 2.5 to 3 months is how long we're actually going to be shooting the film. So, and then how we're going to actually roll it out is we're going to be shooting each segment separately. So we're going to do one segment, and then we're schedule the next segment, then the next one, the next one. Some are actually going to be week. Some are going to be 2, possibly 3 week shoots. Like Jackson's story is going to be about a 2 to 3 week shoot for his story.
Are you guys planning on using different directors for each segment?
No.
we actually have one director. We can't announce him yet, but he's phenomenal. That's all
Yeah.
we can really say.
Well, that's what Mick said. He's the invisible director. Or
Yeah.
whatever he said earlier.
Phantom.
Well, the great thing about
Phantom
Mick is Mick is the Phantom director. He just removed the talent from the picture and he directs all of the visuals. So Mick is really doing all of that, and that's one of the reasons we're able to get this director that we wish we could announce him, because it is going to make things like over the top. It's going to take the budget we have and make it look like we spent $40 million making this film.
I'm going to text you right after to find out.
Yeah, really? So I'm going to be like,
It's a really big announcement. So I'm hoping that we can keep him on the line till we can lock him and then announce him.
well, damn it, we should have postponed this a couple of weeks.
Damn, that narrows it down to about.
We can
4
come back.
billion.
You definitely will. Absolutely. I mean, we plan on following this the whole way through. So
Good.
Guys, we have a lot of indie actors, directors, filmmakers, writers on here, and I want to go around real fast with. I mean, some of you guys are newer to the business. If you had one word of advice for newcomers coming in even after the pandemic and everything, any tidbit, Nick, what would it be?
Well, you better be half crazy to start this stuff, because by the end of it, you will be crazy.
All right, that'll work.
I mean,
I'm
look at
gonna
Mick and I. We've been doing this shit for 36 years. He's been doing it longer than I have.
Yeah,
I've been doing it 37 years, and I'm pretty crazy, and he's even crazier.
And look at me. I'm 35 years old.
All right. Well, okay, Mick, come on, man. What about you?
Oh, yeah. Kid, don't take yourself seriously. And try and listen to people who've been there already, and realize this, that all the talent, all the things that have happened to you snap together to make a unique set of experiences that you can draw from that nobody else has. So remember to go into that pool first, and that way you're looking at things from a different point of view than everybody else. And that's what you want. That's where your sweet spot is.
Nice. Mr. John Lohmann.
I'd say determination. I mean, the thing is, it's like I said, I mean, I've been trying to get this movie for almost 20 years almost, and I've been pushing, and that's the thing. I would say just keep your dream alive. I mean, don't put it off to the side. Don't let people put you down. I mean, if you have a dream, live it. So,
if I can interject a little bit here, and this fits right into what John's saying, is I was working with Eric Mathis on The Macabre, and we had a little side conversation about how he got into the business. And he said to me that someone gave him the most motivation that he's ever had. And that was someone in the business that told him he couldn't possibly do it, which I'd like to know who that is, because I'd like to punch him in the fucking mouth. But I'll say this, like, if you are a creative and that's your passion, fucking do it. Just do it. Stick with it. Do what you got to do. Make it happen. John did that. And I, when he brought it to me, didn't think that we would be as far as we are today. So I thought that we would be at a much less budget. I thought we wouldn't have quite the cast we have. But I'll tell you what, man, it's all about the meat of that story. And I'll tell you, it is great. It's really great. And I feel like we've really pushed hard on this, and John has pushed hard on this. And I really feel good about this movie. I think it's going to change things.
Excellent.
It's not your average, ordinary, anthology. This is, we go through so many different emotions on this project. I mean, there's so many different things, so many different fears. And that's the one thing, each story is going to touch on something that is going to scare the fuck out of people.
Nice. Excellent. Hey, Jackson, you're the youngest of the group here.
Man.
What advice do you have?
Yeah, I think everything that everyone's been saying has been so spot on, and I can definitely relate to all that. I think just sort of like being honest with yourself in a way. It's like, this is a really tough industry, and if you're not gonna, eat, sleep, and breathe it, it's like, it's not for you. And so you gotta just let it consume you. You don't want to do it halfway. You gotta be fully in. You gotta work hard, and you gotta just kind of what John was saying. You just don't stop. You just don't stop, because every day you're gonna get hit with, no, we don't want you. You're not right. We don't like you, and you just keep going. That's what it takes. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Nick. What?
Oh, I just said you just push through it. I was just agreeing with what Jackson was saying.
All right, James.
Well, this is a subject that really hits me hard, and because I started late in life. I was being a firefighter and EMT and all that stuff, and working my way up into the indie film and stuff like that, and starting real late in life. People told me that I couldn't do it, and I wasn't in the best shape or anything like that. I got in the gym, I started working, I started making connections. But my biggest thing is, you surround yourself with people that know more than you do, and you keep your mouth shut. If you can do that and you can learn from these people, then you will succeed in everything and anything you do. I have been told so many times, you're too old, you're not going to make it, you're not good enough, you're not doing that. I have proven over and over and over again to everybody that surrounds me, that's in my circle, that I can do it and I will do it. But surround yourself with people that know more than you do. Keep your mouth shut. Keep your head down until it's time for you to talk, and then you show by example. And every word that's been out there, determination, no, don't stop anything. That is the way that you have to do this. This is a tough business, and as long as you have the skin and the ability to the drive in your heart to do this job, you can do this job. I've watched a lot of John Tague. I've watched his career. I love his career. I strive to do stuff like he does. I strive to do stuff like so many different actors. But you know what? I stayed true to myself, and I stayed James Stokes. I didn't try to change. I'm not trying to change myself for nobody. When I get a part, when I get a chance to be in a movie, I show those people that's given me that chance, and I give them 100% every day from the time they ask me to be on it. They know that I will always have their back, because I trust that they have my back. So excellent. I could go on and on. I'll get very passionate about stuff.
No, you are very passionate, and that's awesome.
Yeah, so, damn, you should charge admission to classes, man. Like, I'm fucking pumped now.
Yeah, ready to run through a wall, man.
Yeah.
Could you play a dwarf?
Man, well,
shut up, Mick.
I believe he could.
You know what?
We were looking for a dwarf.
He can do it. We just have to make really big props.
That's smart. Think your way around. That's a good idea.
Just saying.
Sorry.
All right, Alexander. We have plenty of.
I'm sorry, I said something dumb, didn't I?
Did you say something?
Oh,
Mick, I love you, man. Alexander, we have plenty of indie musicians on as well. Please go ahead.
Specifically for musicians or composers, don't try to imitate people. Like, don't try to be Hans Zimmer. We already have one Hans Zimmer, and he's fucking great. Just try to find your own voice, because that's what's going to sell you. Try to find your own sound. I mean, that's how I'm finally starting to get work now, is because people are like hearing things that are uniquely me, and that's why I'm getting hired. And I think people are just kind of tired of hearing the same sort of scores over and over again. Like, you don't have to be John Williams. You don't have to be Hans Zimmer. You don't have to be Danny Elfman. Just kind of like what James was saying, and Jackson, like, you just be true to yourself and try to find your own unique voice and stick with that. And just keep going until it sticks to someone else. And you get projects, and you get to work with the fucking people who made Nightmare on Elm Street 3 and 4. And it's really fucking rad to do that, by the way. Those are my favorite. Obviously, I love the Elm Street series, so it's just awesome to work with you guys. I'm gonna shut up now.
and then you get to do candid shit like this. Absolutely. John, go for it.
Well, as far as acting goes, I think it's important to really understand who you are and what your niche is. Figure out what you're really good at, and then really double down on it. Don't take anything personally. Take it professionally. Also, create your own shit. That's what I did. When I was in a rut, I created my own thing, and it kind of restarted my career. So it's important for an actor and anybody who's creative doing anything to, like I said before, figure out what you're really good at, double down on it, and just say yes to everything. There's people out there that want to help you. You just have to ask for help. The hardest thing I ever did was have to ask people for help. But once I started doing it and seeing that, people wanted to help, things start to happen. So I think it's important to, stay in the flow, definitely.
Nice. Michael.
Best thing I can say is pay attention. You can learn from bad people just as much as you can learn from good people, and every situation you can turn into a learning moment. From all the way when I was an actor to a stunt person to a camera operator to a DP to what I do now. I pay attention to the departments. I know I may not have been a costume designer, but I know what they do because I've paid attention. Anybody who's coming into this business, whether you're in front of the camera or behind the camera, just pay attention. And you can learn a lot just by observing. And I think that will help you to make the best judgments for yourself along the way.
See, that seems very similar to something that Brandon E. Brooks would say on his show as well. And he does apologize for not being able to make it here this evening. He felt a little ill, but he would say, don't be afraid to pick up the mic and help somebody out, or, whatever. Help out with craft services. Do whatever you can. Learn every aspect of behind the scenes. It's just going to build your character.
Exactly.
And have you understand the process.
Yeah, I find that I'm a much better production manager, producer, assistant director, because I know what every department is going through. I know what every department needs to get their job done. So by making sure that they have what they need, it helps the production move that much smoother.
Exactly. Yeah.
And let me tell you, Michael is very well-rounded. This guy is so freaking organized. I can't believe it. But he has cleaned up so much of our messes. John and I create the messes, and Michael cleans them up.
Well, it just makes you think, why do you guys have so many damn messes?
That's the creative process, man.
Right on. All right. We are getting towards the end of the program. And what I would like to do is I would like everybody to be able to go full screen and kind of plug yourself, if you would. I'm going to leave Nick and Mick and John for last. Let's see. Well, since you were the last to join us, I will give you full screen and let us know where people can find you on social media. If they want to follow up on your projects, please, Michael.
Thank you. I'm on Instagram under Action on Camera, and then michaelcaradonna.com is my website, and I try to keep my IMDb as up to date as possible. So any one of those avenues, you can find me there.
Great. It was great meeting you, Michael. We appreciate you being on tonight.
Thanks, Michael.
Good night. John, we're going to you next, sir.
Oh, right on. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at JOHNJTAGUE. I like to be on there. One of the things I like to do when I'm involved in a project is I like to pimp it out as much as I can. So send me messages if you're into talking about acting or some of the projects I'm in or this film. I'd love to talk to people more about this, and hit me up. I always follow everyone back. So
that is amazing. Thank you very much, John.
Thank you, guys. Looking forward to it.
Good night.
See you, John.
Good night.
All right, and then next, Alexander.
You can find me on Instagram at Alexander Taylor Music, and my website is alexandertaylormusic.com. On Instagram, I like to post a lot of videos of I like to share process videos of how I make music or my weird little instruments that I have. I like to play around with those too and just demo stuff. And I love talking horror, so that's what I like to do.
Wait a minute. Whoa. I'm sorry. You can't flash that on screen and not explain what it was.
Oh, it's just a weird little noise box that you could it's with a bunch of springs. You can plug it in. I can run it through my guitar pedals, but you can't really hear it too well without processing it. But I also have this thing. It's it's another bowed instrument. It's just good for horror.
Oh yeah, this is. I love that you've got that stuff. That's
amazing.
I've got tons. I got this weird.
That's why I love Alex. You don't mess around.
Alex, I have always wanted to make the horror box.
I made one.
Oh yeah, well it's kind of it's kind of becoming a standard. You got you all this great weird magical shit.
I can pull one out right now. It's heavy, but no, we got to wrap it up. I'll show you guys later. I'll show you later.
Please,
Next time.
I want to see all of it. I love playing with.
We could do a show just on that, Alex.
Yes, we could.
Sure, but anyway, it was so nice to meet you guys, and I
so
can't
good
wait
to
to
meet
work
you, my
with you.
friend.
Good to meet you, Alex. I just
Take care,
followed you on
Alex.
Instagram.
Man, this show is freaking awesome. James, talk to us.
Yeah, I'm on Instagram at actor James Stokes. Also, James Stokes on Facebook. I have a link tree that I post quite often on my Facebook and Instagram that you can find all of my shows, IMDb, all of my social media, and some of my clips and stuff of some of the movies that I've been in and stuff like that on my link tree. It's got everything that you need on there to find me wherever. IMDb is updated all the time, and so it's got all my updated movies and stuff that's coming out and that I'm working on. So it's been a great pleasure to meet each and every one of you, Nick, Mick, John, all of you. It's been great. Yeah, Jackson, great to meet you, buddy. Can't wait to see you on set. And thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Have a great
See you
evening.
later,
It was nice meeting you.
See y'all.
See ya.
Thanks, James.
All right, Jackson, you are now on the spot again.
All right. I'm sort of a strange Gen Z because I don't have any social media. But
Well, how are the girls and I don't know, the other John's supposed to stalk you?
yeah, I don't know how that happens, but I guess it does. But my name's Jackson Kelly, and I guess that's all you need to know.
No, they can follow you on IMDb, I'm assuming.
I have an IMDb page. I don't think they can follow me, but you can look at it as many times a day as you want.
Thank you very much, Jackson.
Hey, Joe, Nick, Mick, John, you guys are great. Great meeting you. Great chatting with you, and I'll see you around.
You too,
Have a good
Jackson.
evening.
Have a good
Bye,
night.
you as well. Bye-bye.
Thanks. All right, and then there was 4.
Yeah.
Soon to be 3. John.
Hi, how you doing?
My name is John, and I don't know any of these
I'm
guys.
an alcoholic, and I don't know what I'm doing.
Wrong meeting.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Anyways,
Wait a minute,
yeah,
that's Mick's dressing room.
Hey,
oh god, I'm so done.
Nice
So,
poster in the background.
oh, thank you. Yes, one of the posters. It's actually one of the teaser posters. We have got a couple different ones we've done. We've got this one is actually for what we call our Stay Awake segment, and then we have a couple more other ones. We have one for the Roar segment that's actually also done. Oh, actually, we are going to be having T-shirts and some memorabilia available on our website, campfirethemovie.com, very soon. It's like that. So we'll be doing pre-orders, everything for some of the stuff. We're going to be doing hats, T-shirts, hoodies. We're actually doing a pillowcase for the Stay Awake segment, which literally says, be sure to check under your bed and everything. It's kind of funny. It's a black pillowcase, says that, and then the bottom says Campfire. So it's pretty funny. So, but those will be available probably June 1st. We're looking at possibly having those things available, for purchase and everything. But I think we're going to be doing pre-order here pretty soon. But yeah, I can be found at Facebook. It's just John Lohmann. We also found it at Instagram, John Lohmann Campfire, and then also on IMDb. That's pretty much where you can get a hold of me. If you guys have any questions or anything, reach out to me. Nick and I are working on other projects. I don't know what the fuck to say. I'm sorry. I'm done.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm back.
Oh my God.
Nick's in the grip truck again.
But Nick and I are working on, Campfire this series, Campfire Roar this series. We have another film we're working on called Phobia, which is the poster behind him. And then I've got a World War II film I'm writing right now called Letters Home, which is going to be a huge budget. That was going to be, a little further down the line. But then also I've got another one called Dead Stop, which I made back in 2001, right after 9/11, and I'm gonna completely remake it and everything, and actually do it with a budget. I shot the original one for a $1,000 budget and used friends and coworkers, but this script is really good, and I really want to give it the justice it actually deserves and everything. So we're gonna be making that one later on too. So
Sweet.
lots of stuff in the canon ready to go.
Well, we're all looking forward to it. It was great meeting you tonight, John. We appreciate you being on.
All right, thank you so much.
Thanks, John.
All right,
Good night,
see ya.
John. And then there was 3. Well, I'm going to keep you 2 on, but Mick, I want you to tell people all about all that good stuff in the Creamy Center. And
Well, okay. Well,
asshole.
how'd you like that?
Yeah,
Thought I was
that's like
frozen, didn't you?
It's the 3rd time in 5 years you did that to me.
And you fell for it again.
Yeah,
Again,
fell for
yes.
it again. Well, I just came down from Canada. I was a production designer on this and that, and you can always get a hold of me on Facebook, Mick Strawn, and if you just stick your head out of the door and listen, you can probably hear me and figure out which direction I live from you.
I don't know what the hell we're gonna do with you, Nick.
Well, a couple things I want to do before I give my spiel and where people can find me. I want to thank Ionic Impulse for showing up. I really do. I really appreciate them showing up here. I want to give a shout out to, I know they're watching. I'm not sure if they're typing, but I want to give a little shout out to Blackheart Inc. here in Las Vegas. I was just at a convention with them, and they're like the most wonderful people, and they do the coolest tattoos I've seen. But you can find me, of course, with the usual suspects. You can always stalk Mick and find me, or you can look on IMDb. You can go on Facebook and look for Nick J. Benson Official, or you can find me on Instagram at Nick Benson 427.
All righty, and Ionic Impulse did say happy to be on board just now, and we have Tim Melican.
Hey, Tim.
Guy.
Absolutely.
So, you never know who's going to pop up on here. We need to do this again with some other folks and just like get everybody incorporated. This was very fun. I was waiting for a wise ass comment from Mick. I'm sorry. I had to do that dramatic pause.
You know what? I'm trying to be a better person, and are you helping me? No. No.
Absolutely not.
All right.
You know what? I'm not trying to be a better person. I have no idea I'd fucking even do that. I'm as good as I can get.
Yes, you are. Gentlemen, please hang out for a couple of minutes after we exit. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, again, please, if you're still tuning in, subscribe and all that good stuff to the Indie Escape Network on
Hit
YouTube,
the button.
Facebook.
Hit the damn button.
Well, I was trying
now.
To get Campfire also on Facebook. Campfire the movie on Facebook. Hit the like and subscribe. And House in the Pines. as
House in
well.
the Pines, baby. It's
So-
coming. It's coming along.
So, I mean, hopefully we can do something on that as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, we're going to sign off. I appreciate you guys very much.
Thanks,
Good
everybody.
night.
See ya.
And here we go. Oh, I guess I have to hit that button. See, this is all the live behind the scenes nonsense that nobody wants to hear.